Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So since I've already did the giveaway winner for the last plate, this is going to be the new plate that I'm going to be giving away next. Well, actually it's this one right here. So this is the next one I'm going to be giving away. So again, all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. And yeah, you'll be entered to win. So again, this is the plate, and right now I'm just going to do a mani. So I'm going to get started right now. I've already got some tips prepared, and yeah, I'm just going to get started, and that'll be that. So actually, let me put this here, get everything I need. Let me get my foil glue. Here it is. So by the time I'm done doing my reverse stamping and it's dry, this will be tacky, and I could just put it right on. So I'm going to start off with this image right here. And let me get my card here. Okay, and here's the image. Now I'm going to leave all of the zebra kind of images in there plain, because then the white will show through, and I'm just going to color in the flowers, and then there is a couple stems right here, so I will color those in green. I would normally use regular polish, but usually that does stain my stamper, the ones I have that are red, so I am going to go in with the stamping polish. So I'm going to color this in, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is our flowers all colored in. So then our next nail I'm gonna do, which this one's pretty easy. I look at this one and like it's just a bunch of like stems or something, so I'm just gonna do it on this like green nail right here. Picked it up okay. There's a couple spots that I could fill in, like that middle one right there. Okay, so here's how that one came out. Okay, so I top coated that, and you could see the shimmer of pink and that green. So I'm going to put that in my little lamp. Actually, I have this little one right here. Let's see how well this works. You could either stick your finger in there, and I like it because it's cordless. So like if I want to go outside and do my nails, or it's perfect. I just don't know, is this gonna touch it? Is it too close? Let me see. And it automatically turns off after 30 seconds, so that's pretty cool, because most of those you have to like guess the timing. So next, this plate's actually pretty easy because a lot of it is negative space images, so if you don't like coloring in, basically you just color the nail you want, and it just says what color is going to be inside the image. So that's pretty cool. Next, I'm going to go in with these roses right here. Don't need. And here's our roses. And there's a couple like spots in there that are like where they're not roses, it's just like openings. I'm gonna color those in black so that only the roses are red in there, not like the gap spaces. So let me do that real quick and I will be right back. Okay, so I mean you could even color those in green like it's in a bush or something. I just colored them in black, like, you know, it's just a blank spot. But because I took so long coloring those little spots in, because I had to look for like where little pieces looked like it wasn't part of the rose, I'm going to again put some foil glue on this red nail here, and just gives it something to grab onto so I don't have to struggle. This still looks pretty. You could see your fingerprints in it a little bit, I guess. I am going to go in with, I'm trying to pull it up a little bit so it's long enough. And yes, it worked. So before I fix the sides, that's how it came out. So I'm just going to push those in for right now. Of course, if it's on your nail, you could use a little acetone, melt it right to the sides and clean it up. Next, let's see, is this dry? You know what? Let's give it a couple more seconds. And this came out beautiful. It little lamp worked great. So it dried it with 30, but I did push it for a second, 30 seconds. Okay. So nice and shiny, and let's see if that helps. I'm so afraid it's gonna bump it. So that worked great. Let's put those together. Put that to the side and that to the side. And let's put our roses on next. Okay. So here's our red roses. Let's get some top coat on that so we could see it a little bit better. Okay. I am very generous with my top coats. I like me a shiny nail. Okay, well, I let this one, I just feel like it's gonna bump it. So while that dries, I am gonna let that dry for right now, and then I will be right back. Okay, so here's our rose all done and shiny. So I'm gonna connect that to our other ones here. I'm gonna do this one right here. I was gonna say, as soon as I can find my polish. So this is a pretty neat image right here. Okay, good. So here's that image. Sometimes with these busier images, and if they're like really wet, you want to give them just a couple seconds before mushing it down, because otherwise it makes like a mush type. It doesn't like lay nicely. Okay, here's that image. So this plate does have a lot of like nice little designs and images to it. Let's go in with this one right next to it. So that's how that looks. And oh, my thing's dying out. Let me stick a charger in there. Okay, so now that took a little time, what I'm going to do is throw some foil glue, since I had to put the charger on and that took a minute. Throw some foil glue on that. Let's put some top coat on this last one we did, this yellow one. Okay, so that's how that looks. I'm gonna go stick it in the lamp now use this little one. This is brown. I did pick a black one, but they sent me, I guess, what they wanted to, which is fine, doesn't really matter. Next, I am going to color in some of these flowers right here, and I'm just going to actually color in these roses. I'm going to leave these big ones to be this pink right here. So once I do that, I will be right back. Okay, I don't know how perfectly this one's going to come out. I did the roses white, and I colored in the middle of the flower, like a purplish color. Don't know how well you can see. Because I figure the roses won't look good red on this color, and no one ever does white roses. Sometimes I do gold ones. Maybe I should have did them gold. They would have looked way better, but whatever, because it almost has that yellowish gold tint, if you could see shimmer to it. So I'm going to give this a couple seconds to dry, and then I am going to go in with, let's see here, what else do we have? So many of these are pretty. I guess we could go in with this one, and actually I'm going to do that in white. Let's see. Okay, I think we could probably still use this. Yeah. So here is our, it's so sticky, sometimes it pulls it right out, and then it re-stamped on it. So what I'm going to do is let that sit for 1 second. Okay, here's our yellow one that I cured. I'm going to go ahead and stick that on our set right here. And you could always put a, maybe I will put a little rhinestone. Let me put a little rhinestone on there while we're waiting on that. Okay, and then, so now we got a little stud on there. What? You don't even see the purple dots I did in the middle? So what I am going to do, since I wanted to do gold anyway, is put some gold dots in the middle. Or I could do white to match, but I think I'm going to do gold. Okay, and here is that nail. Okay, so here it is with a top coat. So I'm going to cure that now. And we got this pink nail here. We got to figure out what design we want to do on that one. So let's go in with, let's just go in with the one right here. Again, beautiful pickup. I love Beautybigbang plates. They always pick up so nicely. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? So let's put some foil on this one too. And I'm going to fill in the middle of these circles right here of the flower. Okay, I didn't know that I paused it and didn't turn it back on unless it just shut off on me. So I didn't care for an image that I did, which was this one right here. I feel like if I did this image, there's so much going on that I think sparkly should be inside. Like, you would have to paint this with like sparkles. So I stamped this image, and what I'm going to do is color in some of this. I put some foil glue on this, and as soon as I finish filling this in, I will be right back. And just in case it cut off quick, here was that blue nail that we had did, and I put the silver dots in the middle. So that's how that one came out. And yeah, I'll be right back after I'm done filling this one in. Okay, so I colored in my image. This is how I decided to do it. Here is how I hope you guys can see. Next, what I'm going to do is stamp this image on here. Why do I always get a couple of these pieces missing here? It doesn't matter, as long as there's like a little bit of, so there we go. Oh, I like this one. Here is how that came out. It's nice and colorful, and let's get the top coat on it. It really brings the color out, the top coat. And I always put a generous amount, but if you're not used to gels and you use gel, don't, you'll get a heat spike. So just put a nice even amount, normal amount, then put it under the lamp, and then you could do a second coat, because you will get like such a heat spike, which if you don't know what that is, it starts to burn a little bit. Actually, sometimes it really hurts. So definitely don't want that. So let's cure this. I'm going to cure this actually for 60 seconds. And we are done with this nail art and this plate. So I'm telling you, I love stamping plates. I used to do all the drawing on my nails, and I'm not a big artist, so now I could do all the designs I like without having to draw them, and I save a bunch of time, which is awesome. Uh-oh, this one didn't fully cure, and I thought it did. So you know what I am going to do, because it was probably still wet. Uh-oh. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in my big lamp, put it in there for 60 seconds. Okay. Got a little funny right there because it wasn't cured at first fully. But here is our, I love this one. Let me actually here. This one too is really beautiful. I just didn't cure it at the right time and it messed up right here. I thought it was cured and it was sitting there the whole time like half cured. And I am not big on gel. I do use top coats. I do have a lot of it. I mean, not a lot, but I just don't use it because I just hate taking it off, and I change my polish a lot, like a lot. So it's just a hassle for me to take off. It was like such a good image too. I'm so like, it really stinks that it did that. But what can you do? It happens. But yep, I definitely love this one right here. And here is the next set. This one's beautiful. I mean, this one's really pretty too, and I put a little silver stone in it. Just something small that would fit the little dot that was there. But yeah, this is such a pretty plate. So definitely, if you like this plate, and you would like to like have it and you don't own this plate, definitely leave me a comment below, like and subscribe, and yeah, you'll be in the giveaway to receive it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Be sure to like my page, or like this video, subscribe, and leave me a comment below. Bye. Thanks for watching.